Right, okay, so before Season 1 started on Modern Warfare, we actually had all of these different mission challenges to actually unlock different blueprints for certain weapons. And I did actually go ahead and unlock most of them, and I have videos on many of the different weapons if you're still looking to unlock those, because they are still available with this season. Like I said, I've got videos on them on my channel if you want to check them ones out. If I do head into the missions here, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you might not have seen this, but if you go all the way down, there is actually some new mission challenges here, and we've got the run and gun, the heat cycle, which I'm going to be taking a look at in this video today. We've also got the smoothbore shotgun, the smooth dominator assault rifle, and then the Jack Frosty assault rifle. And I am most likely going to make videos on those other weapons as well, so make sure you are subscribed, notifications on, so you don't miss those videos. So yeah, let's get straight into this weapon now. The reason you probably clicked on this video to find out about the heat cycle SMG, and it's actually an MP5 variant if you couldn't tell by that. I'm actually stacking it up on those ones. There's quite a few of them in the game right now, but I'm going to go through all of the objectives here. This is what I normally do in these videos. I'm going to go through all of these objectives. You've got 9 for this weapon, and just help you out with each different stage on showing you how I did it and just helping you out with any tips. And then obviously once I've done that, I'll show like all the attachments and I'll show some gameplay with the weapon and everything like that. So here we go. So obviously with most of these challenges, some of them are self-explanatory, but some of them are quite difficult and a lot of time they're bugged. So hopefully all of these are working fine for you. It worked all fine for me, but there is one on here in particular, and I'm sure you know which one that is really difficult and quite annoying to do on this game. But if we get straight into objective 1, and this one is get 5 headshots using an SMG. So again, just a really simple one, just get yourself those 5 headshots. Make sure you've obviously equipped the mission, get 5 headshots with an SMG, just any SMG, and then that will be complete, nice and easy one. And then moving on to objective 2, this one is get 50 kills using an SMG in your secondary slot with overkill. So you need to make sure you've put overkill on your weapon, and then set up a SMG in your like overkill slot as your secondary weapon, and just get 50 kills while using that gun. I'm pretty sure I was using the MP7 just for pretty much all these challenges, so I had the MP7 in my secondary slot with overkill, and I got those 50 kills. Now for objective 3, you actually need to make sure you've done another part of the game for this one, and this one is get 75 kills using an SMG and while having Golem as your coalition operator. So if you're like me and you didn't actually have this character unlocked before, you're going to have to go ahead and do it now to actually complete this challenge. And you can see here is the Golem for the coalition, and to actually unlock him you're going to have to go into one of the missions. So if I hop out of multiplayer here and go into the co-op section, and then go into special operations, and then you need to make sure you complete this second one here. Just go into that and complete this operation, and I'll show some gameplay in the background of me just going through completing it. And then once you actually do it, it is quite annoying, so I recommend you get like a full team or something. But if you can't do it with other people, just get in with some randoms. You should be able to do it eventually. It's not the easiest, but it's not too difficult. Just complete the operation, and then the character Golem will be unlocked, and then you can actually get on with this objective. So now you actually have unlocked the character Golem. You need to select him as your coalition operator, and then just get yourself 75 kills using any SMG again. So just put it on SMG, get 75 kills with him as your operator, and then that will be objective 3 complete. And then for objective 4, we have get 100 kills. You do need to get quite a lot of kills, and I prefer that it's actually grindy instead of more difficult ones, and this one's mainly just about getting kills. And yeah, get 100 kills using an SMG, and you make sure you've got equipped the tracker perk. So obviously tracker is just one of the perks you can add to your weapon, so make sure you've got that on, then get 100 kills with an SMG, and then that will be objective 4 done. Objective 5 is a bit of a weird one. This one again is get more kills, but you need to get 20 kills with an SMG in the gunfight game mode. And if you don't know, I'm sure you do, the gunfight is the 2v2 game mode. That's just one of the game modes on this game, and you need to get 20 kills with SMGs. And this one's a bit weird because obviously when you go into gunfight, the guns are actually random, so you're going to have to get lucky enough or just play it enough to get SMGs as your gun. Obviously you can only get a maximum of 4 kills at a time because you only get it like for 2 rounds. So you're just going to have to get lucky enough or just grind it out until you keep getting the SMGs. But eventually if you just keep getting those kills, or if you just keep going through and getting the kills with the SMG in that game mode, you have completed objective 5. And then next up for objective 6, this one is another kill based one, and this one is get 90 Hipfire kills using an SMG with a laser attachment. So again, just make sure you're using an SMG and you put a laser attachment on, whichever one you want. Like I said, I've been using the MP7 pretty much for all of these challenges, and this is a bit more of a grindy one again, but you need to get 90 Hipfire kills with that laser sight attached onto your SMG. I think I was just using the best rated, or not the best, but the last unlock as the laser for the MP7, and just getting those 90 Hipfire kills is quite annoying, but eventually you'll be able to get that one done, and that will be objective 6 complete. And then objective 7, another kill based one, and this one is get 50 kills with an SMG and equip the double time perk. So again, like tracker, it's just one of the perks you can actually equip in your perks for the gun, and just get 50 kills with that on, and then that will be objective 7 done. And then for objective 8, a quite out of the blue one here, you just need to get 15 throwing knife kills. I was just putting on, I think it is shrapnel on this game, which gives you 2 throwing knives, and just put scavenger and whatever on so you can pick them up again. And I was just going on to ground war and just, you know, just getting those 15 throwing knife kills, and eventually if you just keep trying you'll be able to get that one done. And then now for objective 9, the last objective for this weapon, and I'll probably say this is the main one people are probably searching for and trying to figure out how to do, because it is very difficult and a very strange challenge to be doing, and it was really annoying. It felt like it just didn't really work properly, but this one is actually to get 30 kills using an SMG on enemies near smoke. Now it's not really too clear on how near they have to be to smoke, because I was trying it, sometimes it wasn't counting, sometimes if they was even in the smoke it wasn't counting. I feel like when you've done this one you have to throw it down and wait for it to fully burst out the smoke, because it really wasn't working sometimes. If you're probably wondering how I did this, so I'm going to show loads of different examples in the background here. So it is, like I said, get 30 kills using an SMG. So like I said, it is just getting 30 kills with an SMG on enemies near smoke. So what I was doing, I'd recommend you play hardpoint or headquarters, that's what I was going into. And you can see here, I've done it in ground war as well, but I was just throwing the smoke. I was using a thermal sight on my SMG actually. I was using the MP7 with a thermal, which is not the best. Like I said, just go into headquarters and card point or whatever objective game modes that are easiest, and I was just constantly throwing smokes down on the hills and just sticking in there and staying in the smoke and just spraying them down really. I've put the thermal on, like I said, so I can see them a bit more in that smoke, and like I said, I'm just going to show you loads of examples here of me doing it, because it is quite a strange and a time consuming one and a very frustrating one, especially if you're just trying to do this outright, which I was doing. So like I said, just play objective game modes, throw the smokes on the hills, or you can do it in any game mode really. Just make sure I was just running around throwing smokes on the objectives or whatever, and then just trying as much as I could to spray down people in the smoke with my thermal sight, and eventually I did actually get those 30 kills. And then once you have completed that last objective there, you should now have the weapon unlocked and ready to use in game. So if we go into my loadouts here and then go down and see, I've got the MP5 heat cycle here. So if you don't know how to equip it, you go into your custom class and then click on the MP5, and you see here I've got the 3 here in my armory. I've got this heat cycle, obviously, the Sand Snake and the Feeling Rusty. I have videos on the Sand Snake and Feeling Rusty if you want to check them out, but today we're going to be taking a look at the heat cycle. So if we go straight in and take a look at this weapon and its details with the certain attachments they give you straight away. So what we've got here is the muzzle compensator, the barrel FSS mini, the optic PBX Holler 7 sight, the close quarters stock, and then the 30 round mag for the ammunition. So now if we just go into the preview section and get a better look at this gun and take a look at its different changes from the regular MP5. Obviously it's a lot different from the regular one, but there is actually one in the store right now called Strapped, I believe, which is not really that dissimilar to this one, because obviously we do have that strap going around the middle there on the side of the gun. It looks like we've got some sort of leather on the front and the grip, and maybe on the stock there as well. Obviously with the sight, there's some different colour changes here, but not really too drastic. We've got some weird yellow tape thing on the bottom of the magazine for some reason. And yeah, if I just scroll all the way around here, on the other side it's just more plain than this side. Obviously this guy's got the strap on there. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this legendary weapon. We'll just get another preview here. You can see fully the leather grips or whatever, the strap on the side, and there's just a couple of changes there from the regular version. Obviously the attachments make a difference. So then now we do actually have this weapon unlocked. Let's hop into some gameplay now and see what it actually looks like. Okay, so brilliant. I didn't actually know this when I was going through unlocking this. We've got an actual another visual glitch in the game where you can see I'm in the game. This should be the variant, but you can see it doesn't look anything like it at all, and it's just the regular version of the MP5. And I actually had this same problem when I unlocked the old Wounds LMG. It had a cool camo in the picture, and then when you actually went into a game it just showed you the regular version of the LMG, and it's done the same here for me with this MP5. So is it really that difficult for them to make a weapon and then just make it show up in game? So I don't know. You've gone through all that effort to unlock this, and I can't even show it to you guys in game right now. Obviously we did get the preview there of it, and hopefully I helped you going through the different objectives and everything, but I can't again actually show you what this gun looks like. It's actually so stupid. So I'm going to try and see if there's any way I can message them, or Activision support. No, it's not Activision who made this game, so I don't know if Infinity Ward have any sort of support, but you can see there on my screen I am using and have selected this variant, and it's just not come up in game again. Like I said, it happened to me before, so it's quite annoying. Hopefully, but well, luckily for some of you, I guess you haven't done it yet, so hopefully by the time you actually do complete this challenge it will be fixed. You can see I just kill myself with the grenade there and try again and spawn in, and again you can see I've just got the regular version of the MP5 and no variant. So like I said, really annoying. I will hopefully try and get some gameplay with this. If they do fix it, I'll try and showcase it in a different video, which I'll just link in the comment section or whatever. So make sure you are subscribed, notifications on, so you don't miss that if I do get some gameplay of actually showing off. Like I said, I do have other videos on the update so far with the other MP5 variant, and I also unlocked one of the Tiger blueprints yesterday, a legendary for the Scar, so make sure you do go check those out if you want to. And yeah, make sure you do drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, they'll be in the description below. Like I said, subscribe, notifications on so you don't miss any more of my Modern Warfare content, and I will see you next time.